Imagine waking up one day and realizing that everything you've ever been told about the value of life might be a lie. What if the one thing that truly makes existence worth having isn't health, isn't wealth, isn't even safety? Today, I'm presenting a powerful piece titled Life is No Value Without Freedom, and trust me, by the end, you might never look at your own life the same way again. Let's begin. In the year 1769, the colonial city of Boston, Massachusetts, witnessed rising tensions between the British government and the American colonists. This year was the turning point between the colonists and the Crown, a point of no return that would eventually lead up to the Revolutionary War. Taxation without representation became the famous cry for freedom. The British government had imposed a series of taxes on their American colonies while also not granting them representation in Parliament. British subjects in the American colonies were unhappy with being forced to finance the Crown's military expenditures and administrative expenses, which resulted in widespread resentment, protests, and demonstrations in Boston throughout 1769. The city became a hotbed of revolutionary activity. Men like Samuel Adams and John Hancock played pivotal roles in these patriotic attempts to restore British rights. The following article, published in the New Hampshire Gazette on December 1st, 1769, hailed the dutiful actions taken by all those in Boston who had taken a stand against tyranny. Now for the article. To the printers of the New Hampshire Gazette, the noble conduct of the representatives, the gentlemen in Boston, in defending and supporting the rights of America and the British Constitution, cannot fail to excite love and gratitude in the breast of every worthy person in the British Empire. They discover a dignity of soul worthy the human mind, which is the true glory of man and merits the applause of all rational beings. And notwithstanding all the dust the miserable cabal and their dirty tools can raise to wound their reputation, their names will shine unsullied in the bright records of fame to the latest ages, and unborn millions will rise up and them blessed. No persons merit more of mankind than those who maintain their rights, for all the blessings of life are connected with freedom, and when that is lost, life is of no value. We then live like the brutal herd, not for ourselves, but for others, to be tools and slaves to British tyrants. To give us some idea of the value of freedom and the importance of maintaining it, let us turn our eyes to the Eastern nations and reflect on the past and present state of Greece and Rome. Once these were the enlightened realms, where learning's meridian beams shone in the full blaze of day. Everything truly noble resided here. Princes from all nations came here to learn wisdom and pay them homage. Wealth like rivers flowed in upon them. Kings and emperors courted their favor. But how is the scene changed? Tyrants have destroyed their liberty, and all their glory is departed. Their haughty lords first took away their liberty, then their money, and after exercising all manner of injustice and oppression, to crown all their devilism, they destroyed thousands, even women and children, for sport. Whose blood does not boil with indignation against all tyrants while he reflects on the tragic scene? That once inglorious land is now and has been for many ages enveloped in the midnight darkness of ignorance and superstition, and the inhabitants sunk to such a degree of stupidity as even to think it a duty and an honor to kiss the toe of a stupid pope. This, my countrymen, will be the forlorn condition of our posterity if tyranny prevails in our land. Who can bear the thought? Then let us banish from our houses all luxury and foreign commodities which we use in dress and diet. We can part with these without injuring our happiness, but we cannot part with freedom without being completely miserable. Let us sooner part with life. 'Tis better, infinitely better, nobly to die than ignobly live. Consideration. New Hampshire, November 27, 1769. If that didn't light a fire under you, check your pulse. Huge thanks for riding this emotional roller coaster with me all the way to the end. If this piece hit you in the chest like it did me, drop a fiery line in the comments. Tell me what line punched you hardest, and smash that like button so the algorithm knows we need more truth bombs like this. Subscribe if you're all about content that makes you think, feel, and occasionally want to go start a revolution. Until next time, stay dangerous, stay free, and never, ever let anyone convince you that a comfortable cage is the same thing as a life.